Suspicious cars are sent to an inspection area for a more thorough investigation. This man looks questionable. An officer from the U.S. Department of Agriculture checks his papers and questions him. The man hands over a bottle of liquor that was not declared. The law requires that the bottle be confiscated and he pay a fine. The Mexican officials, too, check all people and freight entering their country. Every country has different laws for collecting duty. The Mexican officials work closely with the American officers in their effort to stop smuggling. They are especially anxious to stop the narcotics traffic and to arrest the dope smugglers. Tourists enjoy the picturesque life in Mexico. The shops have articles not found in the United States, such as sombreros, leather goods, silver, curious handcrafts. Whether they are going to Mexico for pleasure or business, after they cross the line, they are foreigners, and all their actions are governed by a different set of laws. People who leave this country must be sure they can prove they are Americans when they return across the line. These people have been checked by the U.S. Public Health Service and the immigration authorities and are now ready to go through customs. Since these Americans have been in Mexico only for the day, they have little baggage and the inspection is brief. The Mexican people also like to spend a day in the United States to shop in our stores. Inspector Emery asks Mrs. Damon to open her suitcase. Mrs. Damon seems upset, and the officer goes through her bag carefully. It might contain smuggled goods or illegal money. Just as he expected. He finds valuable coral beads with earrings to match. Amber from French Indochina, and jade from India. Tourists to Mexico are permitted a liberal allowance. However, they must declare their valuables, and if they exceed the limit, they are subject to a fine. Mrs. Damon will pay a fine because she did not declare her purchases.